ever wondered how people who can't speak are able to communicate well? Today on our project in Flex Sensor, we are going to learn exactly just that. We are going to use the Arduino UNO, which is the brain of the project, an LCD which displays text, and the Flex Sensor, the component we are going to be using. I'm Kai and welcome to Caltech. To start our project, we'll have the Arduino UNO, which will act as the brain. Then we'll look for a flex sensor. Then we'll need four of them. Let's use four of them. 1, 2, 3, and the last one. Then we will also need an LCD. LCD will display the words we want. We'll have an LCD there. Then we are going to put, as the last thing, we'll have resistors. We'll put resistors. So let's put 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's get to the connecting part. So let's connect the LCD first. We'll put GND to GND, ground to ground. Let it be green. Then VCC, which is the power, will go to 5 voltage or 5V there, and we'll change that to red like that. SDA, we'll take it to SDA, change it to a different color. SCL, will take it to SCL. Yeah, also change it to a different color. Then we connect this one. Then this one will go to 5V. For me, I will connect all of them together because they are going to the same place, like that. Though you can connect each one separately. I'm just doing this to speed up the process, or you can use a breadboard. Let me change them to red. Forgot that one. Those going to 5 voltage, I'll have to use them while they are red in color. It makes it easier to know which wire is going where. Then I'll take that one and take it to 5V or 5 voltage. Yeah. Then below here they are supposed to go to GND. I'll just connect all of them together because they will be doing the same thing. They will use the same GND. Okay, then I'll change them to green. I usually like anything going to GND to be green in color. That will enable me to know which is connected where. Then I pick this one. I also take it to GND. There. Then the first flex sensor up here, I'm going to connect it to analog A0, that one, to a different color. The second one, I'll connect it to analog A1 there. The other one, I'll connect it to analog A2 there. Then the last one, I'll connect it to analog A3 there. Now we are done with the connection. Let's go to the code part. We are going to create a variable called flex sensor. You can write it as one word I'll write flex underscore sensor. Then the first thing we'll do, we'll set the flex sensor to read analog A0. So we'll start with the first flex sensor so that you can see the measurements that it's giving out in the serial monitor, because the next one we are going to output and printing on the serial monitor. So we are printing the flex sensor on the serial monitor here. So let's see. There, when it is straight, it's 33. When you bend it, it goes to 6. So half of it is 16. So we are going to use 16 to mimic the movement of the fingers. So at 16, we assume the person has closed their finger to say a particular word. So all of them will use 16 for that movement. So let's work now on the LCD. On the LCD, we will configure the LCD so that it can work. We configure, we don't need the serial monitor now. For the first code, we will use if then else, a condition. If this happens, then that should happen, or else the other one. So we go to math also and put it there. So now it's if the flex sensor shows the bend or the degree is below 16, the one we saw in the serial monitor is below 16, then it's supposed to print a particular word, but we will set the position on LCD. So we'll use position 3 there. Then we'll print the word I need food. Let's say I need, we can say I need food. Then we can also do the same thing down there. We will set position. This one will also be, let's use 4, but this one will be row 1. I need, we'll also print something else. I need, let's use food. I need food. I need food. There. So let's start and see. So we bend it. It says I need food. We straighten it. So now we want, when you straighten your fingers, it should not say anything. So we go to clear screen there. So it means that if the fingers are up, no word can be printed. But if the fingers are down, the word I need food comes up. Now no word. Down, I need food. Up, no word. Then down, I need food. Then we are going to do the same for the others. We are only going to change where they are connected and the words. So for that, I will just duplicate. So I'll duplicate and put it down there. Then for the second one is connected on A1. Then it will say I need, then I can change that to water. Then let's start simulation for the second one. So the second one says I need water. Good. Then the first one says I need food. Good. But now it's going so fast, so let's put a wait some second there. Yeah, before you rub, we'll put wait some second there, so that it can be a bit slow. Then the first one is I need food. I need food. Then when it's up, the second one, we do the same thing. We bend it. It says I need water. So we are going to do that for all of them. So we do the same thing. You duplicate. Then after duplicating, we move it down there. The same thing. We change that one to A2. Then you can say I need what? Maybe I need food, I need water, I need maybe sunlight. I need sunlight. Then we can do the last one. We duplicate again, put it down there. Then this is A3. Then you can put I need to maybe travel. Let's say I need to travel. Those are the words. Then we start simulation. So let's see how it works. So the first one is if they need water, or if they need food, I need food. The second one, I need water. Another one, I need sunlight. They're in the house too long, and I need to travel. Now let's see if you can do both. The first one is I need food, and if you I need sunlight. So it will say I need food and I need sunlight. Then you can also need all of them. So if they bend all their fingers, it will still say the same thing. I need sunlight. It will say I need to travel. It also say I need food, like that.